Welcome back, indie lovers. Today we're checking out The King's Dilemma. This is actually a suggestion from one of the viewers here. I can't remember exactly the top of my head right now, but it was suggested in the comments, which I love reading, so I'm going to hop in here and check out the game for a little while. If you do like it, of course, please check the links down below. In this game, you are a king, and you're trying to make the best decisions possible for your kingdom, and you're trying not to get overthrown or killed. So I'm going to hug him up here. Welcome to the Kingdom of Angst, a place of daring expeditions, gruesome battles, and arcane mysteries. Located in the northern continent of Lewick, Ankist is one of the largest kingdoms of the known world, but it is not the only one. The Kingdom Muir, the northwest, advanced both culturally and technology. A small and harmless kingdom of Sidlada to the south, with its stingy lands. The Republic of Capias to the north, with commercial abilities beyond imagination. The Casuian Empire to the distant east, where the emperor lives to opulence while the people struggle. The southern continent, barely explored, is only known for the fierce ivory desert and the tales and legends shared by the few foreign travelers venturing to our lands. Ankis has been enjoying several decades of peace, but less than 2 centuries ago it was divided into many small kingdoms and raider tribes, conquered in wars or united by diplomacy. Over the centuries, to be incorporated as duchies or marks. Little is known about what happened before the age of fragmentation, but what we know for sure is that all the lands of the known world were ruled by several lost civilizations throughout the ages. What caused these civilizations to fall is unclear. It's funny, because that sound is actually making me, like, want to go to bed. You're going to assume the role of head of the council, a governing body ruling in the name of a king located in Libra, capital of Ankist. Before you begin, take a quick test to determine the house that suits you best. Sure. In the financial crisis, is it moral to sacrifice knowledge in order to save money? Aye! Let's do it. Oh, I gotta hold it. Is it okay to restrict certain religious practices that clash with the established culture? I think so. If a neighboring country gets invaded, do we step in to support them? Let's try. With childbirths on decline, do we strongly incentivize families to have children? Strongly on decline? Yeah, let's do it. Nothing is as it appears. So, lad, choose your house. Feel our sting. I like nothing is as it appears. Yeah, I like that. That's a lot of text. Let's let them. I remember getting to hold it now. A group of scholars in Libra recently discovered that ancient chronicles often blame a black circle, a dark rising sun, a cursed eclipse, or other similar images for causing the demise of many past empires. After observing similar clues to recent years, historians started speculating about the existence of a secret society that has been leading civilizations to oblivion for centuries. The organization referred to as the Black Dawn. Some think they are a force of chaos, others view them as the engine for creative destruction, and some view them as the heralds of the new dawn, harbingers of progress and change. Whatever their true nature is, it seems they were here before and will outlive Ankthis. Some wonder about their role in our kingdom, and only time will tell if they truly are a threat. As head of council, you have the power to shape the future of this kingdom, but the Black Dawn is lurking in the shadows. Its existence is threatening and yet intriguing. Your role is to inform the king about the decisions of the council, but it is within your power to alter them if you so wish, provided you have enough power. It's time to begin. A new king is about to be crowned. How will the future of Ankist unfold? The King's Dilemma. The trumpets strike 3 rising notes, and 81 doves are released as Harold V is crowned king by the prior mother of the cult. The people erupt in a cheer of joy. Our hopes of enduring prosperity has renewed with a new king. Foreign dignitaries from Kasich, Capias, Sidlada, and Mura are crowned the royal castle to evaluate the new king and win his favor. The ceremony is followed by a feast lasting for 3 days and nights along with the streets of Libya, our capital city. A week later, Libra, sitting in on his throne behind the grand chiseled door of the council room, the new king addresses us for the first time. Any authority is flickering, and power can be a blessing or a curse for those who it is exercised, he says. After a long pause, he asks, ruling is an unsolvable dilemma. Alright, so here's the balance. So we have to pick our dilemma, right? City of Tents. Morano, a rich merchant from the remote desert city called the City of Tents, wants to negotiate a lucrative trade agreement. Among his sample of goods is a slave concubine in chains. He claims the woman comes from a desert temple that allegedly hides the golden map, a fabled item we've been seeking for decades. Many of our people are against slavery. Do we force Morano, a rich merchant, to free a slave? Ooh, oh, do we force them? They said no, but I think we do. We cannot tolerate slavery. We force the merchant to free his concubine and send him away. The compromises our trade agreement, but our people rejoice that we stood up for the poor woman. Many are also excited for the prospect that she may reveal the location of the mythical golden map. Legend says it leads to an endless fountain of liquid gold. A diplomatic incident. Our choice to free the merchant slave compromised our relationship with the southern desert lands before it even started. Yeah, but they were doing slaving. I don't care. I don't care. A distant reward. Sarah, the woman who we freed from slavery, comes from a remote temple of the mother in the south of Mavrudi, which we call the Ivory Desert. She says the gold map is guarded by this temple. Sarah was kidnapped and enslaved by her former master while visiting the city of Tents. Her story becomes quite popular in the kingdom and spurs a burst of interest in the unexplored southern continent that she calls Confrita. Sarah claims it is the land where the ancient Sabinyan League once prospered and fell. Our scholars immediately start preparing a caravan to retrieve the golden map and take Sarah back home, but traversing the Ivory Desert, famous for tempests of burning white sand, it will not be easy. No, it won't. I have moved the dial. Okay, yeah, we already did that one. Another dilemma. Ivory Desert Reward 1, a distant reward 2. Let's go with the Ivory Desert Reward 1. A distant reward 1. Laszlo, a botanist, requests funds to study poisonous red cacti covering a small area in the Ivory Desert. Some believe them to be the tears left behind by Orsol, the saint daughter of strength, when she took the burden of human brutality upon herself to free us from it. It'll be fun, Laszlo research on the red cacti. I think so. I actually do. More knowledge is always a good thing. We authorize Laszlo to take some samples of the red cacti and we provide the means for him to do so. Laszlo discovered that the cacti is very sturdy and needs little water. They can grow almost anywhere and boiled proves to be healthy and nutritious. Yay! Move those chains! I want to keep it in the desert. I want to keep going with the desert here. The caravan of scholars seeking to retrieve the golden map is constantly threatened by desert raiders and struggling to move forward. If we don't send them military aid, they'll be forced to deviate to the city of Tents to stock up on supplies and hire mercenaries. Do we send reinforcements? Yeah. Yeah, of course we do. Send troops to support the caravan. Thanks to the help of the army and the guidance of Sarah, the scholars finally reached the remote temple of the Mother in the middle of the Ivory Desert. Soon we'll discover if the golden map is really there. Unfortunately, fatigued by travel, Sarah dies before she can see her home again. No! After one of her days, our expedition sights a rocky plateau protruding from the desert, the ruins of a temple atop it. Our scholars think it dates to the time of Omad, the first king, but it was pillaged recently. Inside, they find the dried corpses of dozens of sand priestesses, an opulent version of the cult of the Mother that, though we worship the same goddess, had lavish ways in stark contrast with the sober purity of the cult. The ruin surrounds a huge oasis, and based on rough interpretations of ancient inscriptions of the altar hall, it was called Chalice Peak. Most of the temple's riches were stolen by the raiders, but the inscriptions suggest a bigger treasure may be hidden in a secret chamber. Let's go for treasure. Let's go for treasure. I want treasure. Let's go. I'm doing number 3. Doing this one. Let's go. I want the golden map. Wait, am I going to die here? Oh, wait, I didn't read that. Some fear taking these relics away could unleash a curse upon us, but leaving them could lure many desperate fortune seekers into the desert. Do we collect only the golden map and leave the treasure behind? I think we take the treasure too, right? Oh, this is going to be This is my favor. See that? This would raise my riches, so I'd be richer. Or I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is right there. Flagon. Let's only take the golden map. Despite the huge protest from the royal treasurer, we send orders to only take the scrolls and the golden map. Now that it's finally in our possession, if the legends about it are true, much greater riches await us at the end of this journey. Some wonder if others will be as cautious or foolish as we are. The throngs of miserables and wastrels without prospects throw themselves into desperate desert expeditions, chasing the barrage of abandoned riches. Few come back alive. The golden map. Oh, it's beautiful. Chiseled into a single golden leaf, the map has a grandiose, that's what it is, look. As gold easily stands the test of time, its age is unfathomable. However, old legends speak of a golden map leading to an endless fountain of liquid gold. The numerous old scrolls we obtained together with the map are full of references to a sun empire, known only from ancient legends dating back to the ages before Omad, the first king. We wonder whether this is the map of the old legends and how truthfully these legends are. It may all be a metaphor for the power and riches of the lost empire. An expedition has to be launched, but the map is not easily interpreted. If she would have been alive, we would have been fine. We could have been fine. Let's go to the distant reward up here. The Ursk, a nomadic tribe living in the unclaimed lands of the Gaunt Ishmas, south of the Mark of Crane, are asking to join our kingdom. Ishkars could strengthen their army. They are excellent warriors and camel drivers, able to exploit the few resources offered by their arid steeps to survive. Many, however, are distrustful of their barbaric customs. Do you welcome the tribe? Yes. Oh, that's a massive nay. Look at this. These guys like no. That's really gonna hurt my reputation. Okay, we'll say no. Let the Romantic tribe know that they are not welcome in our kingdom. The people cherish our decision, but may have wasted a significant opportunity. I think we did. I do think we did. I think we probably could have done really well. The king has abdicated. Greedy. To every resource in the upper area of the track. One for every resource in the lower area of the track. 3 additional and 1 additional gain if the central area of the track is empty. Nope. I had to like move these things. Okay, so now I think I pick my, yeah, see my family tree. So I pick my hair. For every resource in the lower half of the track, 2 additional. Let's go opportunist. Chalice of the Desert. Some mosaics discovered at Chalice Peak could help our scholars better understand the cult of the Sand Priestess. The librarian chancellor suggests we bring them to Libra, despite the cost involved, so they can be studied without requiring long and unsafe travel. Chalice Peak is still a temple of the Mother, though, and the holy attendant thinks it should not be further profaned. Do you recover the mosaics? I think we do. I think we do. I think we do. I think it's going to help. Librarian Chalice's proposal is approved despite the high cost of the endeavor and the laminations of the holy attendant. Some think we're decided to create a holy place, but relocating the mosaics to the Libra will help preserve them as well as make it easier for scholars to study them. See, we're doing something better. Retrieving artifacts to the desert temple, increasing our collection of foreign antiquity, and inspire a display of the past that will our future generations of scholars will be able to study for years to come. See, I'm increasing our knowledge. I lost so much power though. Lost 4 power. Oh, I can change up here. Okay. Not available in this demo. No. I want to go to the golden map though. Let's go with the Golden Harbor. Let's see what happened here. The King's Dilemma. The Royal Marshal reports us that 3 windmills were set on fire last night along the road between Libra and the Golden Harbor. The affected millers are asking for help rebuilding their windmills. Do we fund the reconstruction of the damaged windmills? Yeah. With the monetary help of the crown, a small squad of carpenters is hired to rebuild the built burned out windmills with the most advanced techniques available. After the work, they are informed that they have noticed the smell of an unknown chemical substance of all 3 locations. Oh god. I'm gonna die. Was dethroned. Oh my gosh, I lost everything. Wait, but I helped the people. Boo. Boo, I say. Boo. It's a quite cute little game here. I like that you're like deciding games. I wish there was a little more visual representation, and that's the weird sound. There's a very weird sound after the reading, but otherwise I think it's a pretty cool game. I like it. Hope you guys enjoyed it too. Hope you guys enjoy it and get a chance to be able to come here and check out the game yourself. If you like it, of course, the link's down below. I don't know what I was going to try to say there. I had an idea what I was going to say, and I just lost it. So I'm sorry. That was a very weird moment there. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for checking out the Indie Buffet, where we help you find your next favorite game. Peace.